afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to today's non-conference matchup between the Spearfish Spartans and your host, the Brookings Bobcats. In the spirit of sportsmanship, we ask that all fans act responsibly and courteously to those around you. Abusive language or disorderly conduct is unacceptable and unwelcome at South Dakota High School Activities Association events. Let's afford the student athletes, coaches, officials, and your fellow fans the respect they deserve. The South Dakota High School Activities Association reminds you of these important sportsmanship tips. When an official makes a call, accept it. When a member of the opposing team makes a great play, applaud it. When the opponent extends a hand after the game, shake it. It may be intense, it may be emotional, but it's only a game. Your cooperation is appreciated. Ladies and gentlemen, we ask that you please stand and join us in honoring America with the playing of our national anthem. As a reminder, proper respect for the flag is to remove your hats, stand at attention, and place your right hand over your heart. Active and retired military personnel may salute and show proper respect for the flag. Ladies and gentlemen, our national anthem. Now, please say hello to the Brookings Bobcat cheerleaders. Kyra Clemens, Carly Ryan, Grace Kusha, Paige Johnson, Mackenzie Steinhauer, Lucy Simmonsbach, and Katie Marshall. The Bobcat cheerleaders are coached by Hannah Simmonsbach. Now let's meet the lineups for today's matchup. First, the starters for the visiting Spartans. At guard, 5'6" junior, number 1, Sophia Buckner. At guard, 5'7" sophomore, number 10, Hazel Dana. At forward, 5'11" junior, number 12, Riley Flood. At center, 6'1" junior, number 30, Mariah Bowman. And at guard, 5'6" sophomore, number 32, Maya Machon. The Spartans are coached by Dakota Johnson and assisted by Katie Bentley, Jen Reiners, and Jeannie Schroeder. And now, the starting lineup for the Bobcats. At guard, 5'8" senior, number 4, Gracie Sheridan. At forward, 5'9" senior, number 12, Sophia Hamrick. At guard, 5'7" sophomore, number 22, Logan Smith. At guard, 5'1" freshman, number 24, Macy Evans. And at forward, 6' senior, number 44, Sophia Brixton. Bobcats are coached by Mitch McCarthy and assisted by Ross Peterson, Dan Smith, and Zach Thomas. The officials for tonight's contest are Dave Brown, Donnie Kaiser, and Mike Hurley.
presentation of the Brookings.
Ball presented by Cubby Sports Bar and Grill. The jump moments away. Bobcats will be going left to right from our vantage point here in the press box. Spartans of Spearfish back right to left. And it's going to be Hamrick jumping up against Bowman, and the Spartans win the opening jump. And Sophie Guthmiller will start the offensive zone, starting off for defense on for the Bobcats. Pass is errant and taken away by DeVergston. Now Logan Smith has it up ahead to Even. Even dribbles, goes right wing for Sheridan. She bobbles it. And gathers it up now, pass in the backcourt for Hamrick. Hamrick goes to Smith on the left wing. Logan dribbles top of the key. To the right wing, pass on the wing for Even. Even loses it in the backcourt. Smith gathers it up. 15 on the shot clock. Smith spins in the lane. Pump fake, step through move, left it short. Rebound is tipped out and grabbed now by Guthmiller for Spearfish. Spearfish in the away whites with purple trim. Black uniforms, home for the Bobcats with red and white trim. With that zone defense, Guthmiller on the left wing. Top of the key, she goes for Bowman. Bowman goes right wing for Kochutin. Kochutin shoots a three and no good. Kochutin gets her own rebound. The putback is no good. She falls in the lane after the shot got blocked. Loose ball grabbed by Logan Smith. Smith passes right wing for Sheridan. Sheridan goes to Even on the left wing. Lisa Even bounces it in the lane for Sheridan, out in the corner. Logan Smith for three, no good, short. And rebound on the weak side now by Kochutin. Kochutin is up on the left wing, passes right wing for Guthmiller. Guthmiller dribbles, goes top of the key for Josie Dana. Dana back to Guthmiller on the wing. Guthmiller goes top of the key for Kochutin. To Dana, left corner for Bowman. Bowman goes cross court, right wing. A three-pointer for Kochutin up and no good. Rebounded by Grubb, and she went to put it back up. She's going to be fouled. I'm going to say it's on the floor before the shot. Grubb wearing a pretty serious face mask. That makes you look like you're serious about your job. It doesn't matter what you do. If you're wearing one of those, people have to take you seriously, right?
Puts you in the ranks with the LeBron mask, the Kobe mask, Rip Hamilton.
Yeah, Rip Hamilton, that's the classic. Left wing, Sophie Guthmiller. Right wing now for Bowman. Bowman dribbles into the front court. Pass in the backcourt now on the right wing for Grubb. Top of the key for Kochutin. Kochutin, crossover dribble down the left side of the lane. Jump stop, shot left short off the board. Rebounded by Bowman. She goes out on the wing now for Dana. Dana dribbles to the baseline, picks it up, and goes in the corner. And that was for Kochutin. Now down to Grubb. Grubb, right block area. Ball fake, turnaround jumper is blocked by DeVergston. Coming away with it is Hamrick. Hamrick all the way on the other end, all the way into the lane, takes it up hard and gets it blocked by Bowman. Coming up with the loose ball now is Dana. Dana up on the other end. Inside 5.5 to go in this first quarter, still scoreless. On the baseline it is Bowman. Cross court left wing pass for Guthmiller. She'll pump fake, dribbles baseline, drops it in the lane for Grubb. Grubb in traffic, got a shot up somehow, short. And rebounded by DeVergston. Logan Smith will walk it up for the Bobcats now, try to settle it down. Been a little wild here early and no score. Right wing, Hamrick. Goes cross court left side for Logan Smith. She'll dribble top of the key, pulls up from 23, no good. Ball rolls off, Grubb has the rebound. She almost got stolen away by Even, but then Even's going to be called for the foul. It'll be the first foul of the game. Say thanks to Avera Medical. They provide state-of-the-art medical care through highly trained physicians, experienced professional staff, and access to the entire Avera system. Inside 5 to play in this first quarter, still scoreless.
Good defense today.
Pitcher's duel going on here. Left wing in the backcourt, Dana. Dribbles, hounded by Sheridan. She goes in the circle for Grubb. Now left wing, Guthmiller. Pass in the corner, stolen away by Hamrick. Hamrick dribbles now and backs off with double team. Dribbles across center court. Now gets to the right wing, leaves it for Sheridan, who's going to hoist a quick three. Nothing but net for Gracie Sheridan. Finally gets them on the board, 3-0 with 4:20 to play in this first quarter.
You said before the game they were shooting well in warm-ups.
I did.
Hopefully it's sign to come.
Might have jinxed him. Pass to Grubb in the lane. She can't handle it, and it's taken away by Hamrick. Now Logan Smith has it. She'll start the offense for the Bobcats. Pass right wing for Sheridan. Sheridan dribbles right baseline all the way to the bucket, and strong on the shot. And rebounded by Kochutin. Kochutin to to the other end now, weaving through defenders, passing the backcourt for Grubb. Cross court left side, Dana, she'll dribble top of the key. Pass left wing for Guthmiller. Guthmiller lobs it in the lane, and I think hit the rim. Hamrick comes away with it. It was supposed to be a pass down low. Hamrick up on the other end in the lane, gets it stolen away by Guthmiller. Guthmiller on the other end, 2-on-1 against Smith. She drops it off into the lane for her teammate Maria Bowman, and she'll get a quick 2, and head coach Dakota Johnson for the Spartans wants to call a quick timeout. We'll take it with them. 3:31 to go in the first quarter. 3-2 Bobcats. Bobcats ball when we come back. Timeout's always brought to you by Brookings Engraving in downtown Brookings. Bobcats basketball presented by Cubby's Sports Bar and Grill on the Brookings Radio Sports Network.
Here, a quick wait for 30 seconds.
Experts support you with every move with technology, orthopedic care, and sports medicine. Make your move with their orthopedics.
Bobcats basketball presented by Cubby's Sports Bar and Grill. Bobcats with the ball, pass in the backcourt by Ward is stolen away by the Spartans up on the other end. Guthmiller has it. She dropped it off for Grubb. Grubb took an extra step and will travel and give it right back to Brookings. The ragged play continues. Tough to play back-to-back nights, I suppose, as well. They played late last night and play early today. Might be showing a little bit here. Ward left wing. Zone defense in the backcourt for the Spartans. Now Hamrick gets it in the lane, drops it off to Tess Burns as she drew the defenders, and Tess has an easy look. She has her first bucket of the afternoon. 5-2 Bobcats. Inside 3 to go in this first quarter. Dana double teamed, dribbles near the bottom of the circle all the way left side in the backcourt, goes for Guthmiller. Guthmiller dribbles, picks it up, goes left wing for Dana. Down in the corner, Grubb, 18 feet away, dribbles in, drops it in the lane. A 14-footer just in front of the left elbow is up and good for Maria Bowman. She's got all 4, I believe, for the Spartans. Hamrick in the lane, drops it off again for Burns. Burns shot blocked by Dana. Burns gets the loose ball. She'll be fouled on the putback and go to the line to shoot a couple.
Burns will go to the line to shoot 2.
Bowman averages 4.6 points per game and has 4 already this afternoon. Tess Burns to the line. She has a bucket. And misses the first free throw. She has one of 2 field goals for the Bobcats so far. Avera Orthopedics, step up your game with Avera Orthopedics, the official sports medicine provider for Brookings High School Athletics. Make your move to Avera Orthopedics. Visit avera.org/orthopedics to learn more. Second free throw for Tess Burns is good. Rolls around and drops. 6-4 Bobcats. That is 2:25 to go here in this first quarter. Maya Kochutin bringing it across for the Spartans. Right wing right side of the backcourt for Dana. She'll dribble, double teamed, and gets it stripped away from behind. It's going to go against Amari Ward, the foul, the whistle. Dana doesn't seem bothered by that double team. She's comfortable dribbling in traffic. Until she comes from an athletic family. Comfortable out there. Coach Uten, top of the key, right wing pass to Dana. Dribbles around a double team, goes to Grubb on the elbow. Back out to Dana on the right wing. She goes top of the key for Bowman. That's Coach Uten, excuse me. And she'll go left wing, and a 3 for Scharf. In and out, no good. Kate Scharf just into the game. No good on her 3. And bringing it up now, Hamrick. Pass across the timeline for Amari Ward. Ward going to hoist a 3 from the left wing. No good. Long rebound. Almost grabbed by Buys. She can't corral it. Got a hand on it. Coming away with it is going to be Scharf. Scharf passes right wing for Dana. Back to Scharf. Left wing pass now for Coach Uten. Coach Uten going to Hoist to three, no good. Long rebound on the left wing for Buys. Kimber Buys dribbles it up right side now. Passes over a defender right to Coach Hooten. Coach Hooten may have gotten away with the travel deep in the backcourt. And gives it to Sharf and gets it right back after giving up her dribble. Left wing, Grubb down in the corner. Sharf out on the wing now. Coach Hooten, top of the key to Dana. Dana dribbles, goes back to Coach Hooten. Coach Hooten dribbles on the wing. Now baseline, got herself in trouble, leaves it off for a teammate. 15-footer on the left wing, no good for Addie Reiners on the rebound. Will get a whistle. It's going to go against the Spartans, says Gary McCord. No, that's not his name. Just looks like the golfer Gary McCord. Hamrick inbounds it. That foul, by the way, went on Maya Coach Hooten. Smith passes right wing for Amari Ward. Ward crosses over to the right elbow, leaves it in the backcourt for Hamrick. She can't handle it. It's taken away by Reiners. Now Dana will bring it up for the Spartans. Dana dribbles to the right wing, leaves off for Coach Hooten. Coach Hooten dribbles, goes left wing for Grubb. Grubb dribbles to the left elbow, gets it tipped away, now stolen by Ward. Ward on the other end, all the way into the lane. She loses it. It got tipped away by Dana, and Grubb will come up with the steal. Now Dana has it. She'll dribble it up for Spearfish. Inside 30 seconds to play. Both coaches will welcome a break after this first quarter, I would imagine.
And that's what we saw last night, too, from Brookings, causing the turnovers, but then they would have one right away. We saw that there from Ward. Good steal, but then just the turnover, giving it right back to the Spartans.
Heard Coach McClagan talking about it in the pregame interview as well. He wanted to avoid that today. Right wing pass, Coach Hooten. 5 on the clock. Dribbling to the right wing is number 23, Sharf. She goes down in the corner for Reiners out top of the key. They get a 3 off just before the buzzer. Coach Hooten comes up just a little short. And both teams struggling from the field in that first quarter. 6-4, Bobcats lead. And to start the second quarter, it will be Bobcats ball. When we come back, you're listening to Bobcats basketball presented by Cubby Sports Bar and Grill on the Brookings Radio Sports Network.
Educational activities are an investment in our youth and is pleased to be a community partner of Brookings High School.
Start of the second quarter, Bobcats basketball presented by Cubby Sports Bar and Grill. Logan Smith passes in the backcourt for Buys. Top of the key to Hamrick. Right wing now even. She goes back top of the key for Hamrick, who's going to hoist a 3 and hit. Second 3 of the ball game for the Bobcats. It makes it 9-4. Hamrick hits one after Sheridan hit one earlier in the first half.
Good patience there by the Bobcats, too. You can see Burns is working extremely hard down there. Nice steal.
Pass in the backcourt, stolen by Kimber Buys. She's up on the other end. The left-handed layup is good for Buys. A scoop and score, basketball version of a scoop and score there. And it's 11-4 Bobcats. 5 quick points to start the second quarter after a first quarter where both teams struggled to score. Right wing, it is Coach Hooten. Coach Hooten dribbles, goes top of the key for Dana. She'll pump fake and dribble down the right side of the lane. Pulls up from 10 feet, left it short. Got the shot bothered by Tess Burns. Now Hamrick has the rebound. She gets it tipped away in the far corner. And it'll go out of bounds off of Guthmiller. Stays with Brookings. Logan Smith will bring it up. 7 minutes to play in this first half. She passes across the timeline to Hamrick. Hamrick dribbles. Spins now into the lane and got the ball tipped on the way up and stolen away by Guthmiller. Guthmiller up the left side. He pulls up on the left wing, goes top of the key for Grubb. Right baseline now for Maria Bowman. She's going to try to drive by Tess Burns and get fouled on the way. Will be on the floor. Will be the first one on Tess. Spartans will take it out underneath. 4th foul of the half for the Bobcats.
And Tess knew that one was a foul. She didn't give her...
Didn't complain about
Not
that
one. Not the face or anything. That one she just kind of knew.
Pass is tipped in the lane off of the Grubb. Coming up with it is Coach Uten. She throws up a runner 10 feet away. No good. Logan Smith gets the rebound and passes over a double team to Even. Even pushes all the way up in the corner, and it goes off of the head of Buys. Went through her hands and off her face, and it goes back over to the Spartans. Dana presses up left side. Gets it to the wing for Coach Uten. Coach Uten dribbles, pulls up off a pick from 3. No good. Rebound tapped out to the elbow. Dana has it. She goes in the corner. Bowman from 19 airmails it off the board. The shot may have gotten bothered by Hamrick to the point where Bowman just had to let it fling, and it was well over the rim, hit some of the backboard, and the rebound goes off Brookings.
I think Logan Smith wasn't expecting it to go off the hoop. Like you said, she knew she was going to get the rebound, but then again, it went off there kind of last second, took her off guard, and just
it was about 2 feet over the hoop and just glanced off the board the last second. Took Smith by surprise. We've got a foul now against Brookings on the inbound pass. And that went against Ward. That's her second. So she'll have to sit down. Gracie Sheridan quickly back in for the Bobcats. Inbounding is going to be Scharf. She goes top of the key for Guthmiller. She'll pump fake dribbles in the lane. Lost the ball in traffic. Good defense by the Bobcats. Jaden Devine just into the game. Comes up with a loose ball. Now she gets it to Logan Smith. Smith gets it stripped away by Scharf. Scharf takes it up and gets the scoop shot to go. And Logan Smith with the frustration foul. And Scharf will have a chance to finish off a three-point play at the stripe. Good defense by Scharf, and she got that crafty shot up. It was good defense by Smith for the most part up until the bump at the end.
And that'll be her second. So looks like she's going to stay in, so she's going to have to play extremely smart. Those ones are just costly when you have a turnover followed by a foul and one.
Free throw missed. Offensive rebound. They get it out top of the key for Dana. She hoists a 3 and airmails it out of bounds. Back over to the Bobcats. The offensive rebound went to Addie Reiners. The Bobcats dodge a bullet there.
That's their 7th offensive rebound here in the first half. So again,
Yikes.
doing an excellent job of getting offensive rebounds. Luckily, they're 3 of 18 from the field. So hence the Bobcats' 5-point lead. Hopefully they can hold on to that here before half.
You can hear Coach McClagan talk about better defensive rebounding today as well. Step back 3 from the right wing is nothing but net for Logan Smith. She makes it 14-6. That's the first bucket of the night, or the afternoon rather, for Logan Smith. Dana down in the corner for Scharf. She lobs it into Grubb. Grubb loses it, regains possession. Pass out on the wing. Scharf going to hoist a 3. Short, no good. Rebound is grabbed by Smith, and she's double teamed. She'll pass over it to Devine. Devine will dribble it across the timeline. By a defender into the front court, all the way to the bucket, and scoops it in. Nice job by Devine, realizing she had a lane to the bucket.
Nice job, too, by DeBergston. Kind of had her defender posted up a little bit, almost like a block. She was kind of leading the way for that open lane for Devine to finish.
We're going to foul on the other end.
That's Logan's 3rd.
Picks up her 3rd, so she'll have to sit down now. Quickly Hamrick in for Logan Smith. Both of these teams coming off a win last night. They might be able to ride that momentum in. Both teams struggled in the first quarter. The Bobcats have come on in the second quarter a bit. Spartans still struggling. 16-6 the score. 5:03 to go here. First Bank and Trust, proud sponsor of Bobcat Arts and Athletics programs, because they believe everyone should play hard and bank easy. Visit any of their 4 Brookings locations. Free throw is no good. Even all the way up to Devine, who gets in the lane, pump fakes, gets Grubb to fly by on the pump fake, and then puts it up and in easily off the glass. 4 quick ones for Devine, and the Bobcats are up by a dozen. A good second quarter for the Bobcats. Top of the key, Grubb. This in the backcourt for Scharf. Left side now for Coach Uten. Coach Uten back to Scharf. She's going to hoist another quick 3. Got that one to go. Scharf is just going to keep letting him go till one falls, and one finally did. She's got 5, and it's 18-9. Jaden Devine in the backcourt. Pass right side for Sheridan. Sheridan jab steps, dribbles into the front court. The right wing about 10 feet away, scoops it into the backcourt for Even. Even dribbles, picks it up, goes in the backcourt for Devine. Jaden Devine holds now. He goes right side for Even. Go for Devine on the wing. She'll bounce it into DeBergston on the baseline. Tipped away from behind by Grubb. The steal will go to Coach Uten. Coach Uten goes up ahead. And she gets it stolen away by Hamrick. Now Sheridan has it as Hamrick fell out of bounds, losing the ball to Even. Back to Sheridan. Sheridan, top of the key, goes in the backcourt. Stolen away. Her pass is taken away by Sophie Guthmiller. Guthmiller on the other end, all the way into the lane, takes it up. She'll be fouled by Gracie Sheridan as she went up for the shot. It'll be the first on Sheridan. The 8th of the half for the Bobcats. That one on the shot, though, so 2 free throws coming up for Sophie Guthmiller. She has struggled from the free throw line on the year, 55%. Averages just a shade under 3 points per game as well. Misses that first one. IV Food Store, proud to be a friend of Brookings High School and to support Bobcat athletic teams, fine arts programs, and student organizations. 3:45 to go here. And lefty, Beth Miller misses them both. Macy Even grabs the rebound, gets it to Amari Ward. Ward brings it across the timeline, crosses over against Guth Miller, into the lane, scooped it to DeVergston, tipped away by Grubb, and out of bounds on the near sideline. They're going to say last touch by Sophia DeVergston. And I think it's the right call because Sophia did not complain whatsoever, just ran down to the other end.
I
The
think
naked eye had a hard time seeing it.
yeah,
Which,
it just always looks, again, when I think you had, it was Grubb sprinting after it, so that always
yeah,
doesn't
that
look,
might
yeah,
affect the referee's call.
but I mean, he had a good view, closer than I did.
And
so.
judging by
Like you
again,
said,
Sophia
DeVergston,
DeVergston's body language, that was the right call. And then Grubb has it near the free throw line. She's going to be fouled. Second one on Macy. It's the second on Macy, so the Bobcats having to keep an eye on foul trouble here with 3:25 to go in this first half. Logan Smith already on the bench with 3. Grubb's free throw is good, makes it 18-10. Say thanks to Kleitz Electric. They believe educational activities are an investment in our youth, and they're pleased to be a community partner of Brookings High School. Second free throw, no good. Bobcats on the other end. Ward dribbles top of the key, goes left wing for Devine. Devine dribbles to the baseline. Gets it shut off. Passes on the wing for Even. Even bounces it in the lane for Hammer. Too strong and in traffic, and it bounces off her. Scharf has it. She loses it. Now coming up with it is Reiners, and she gets it to Coach Uten. Coach Uten will dribble it up. Right wing. Hesitation dribble. Hangs onto it. Nice defense by Even. Gives to Dana. Left wing. Scharf going to hoist again, and no good. Even can't handle the rebound. It's out on the left wing, and the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Macy Even. Will stay with the Spartans. Tess Burns checking in along with Kimber Mize, Sophia DeVergston, and Macy Even sitting down for the Bobcats. 18-10 the score, 2:51 to go in this first half. Bobcats with the lead. In the backcourt, Coach Uten, left wing pass Sharp. So he tried to lob it all the way to the right baseline from the left wing, tipped away by the Bobcats and chased down by Jaden Devine. Ill-advised pass when the receiver was going to be about 5'7". Lob in for Burns. Burns' shot falls short, but she's going to be fouled. We go to the line to shoot a couple, and it's going to go against Grubb. It'll be the first on Grubb. Let's say thanks to Century 21 Krogman and Company. They back all Bobcat athletics and activities. Let their team of agents be the home team advantage for all your real estate needs. Find them at century21brookings.com and go Bobcats. Tess Burns' first free throw is good. She's got 4 now. It's a 9-point lead, 19-10. Gracie Sheridan back in. Maury Ward sits down. Grubb sits down for the Spartans, and back in is Maria Bowman. Second free throw for Burns can make it a 10-point game and does not. Misses. And it'll go out on the near sideline. 3M Brookings, pleased to be a community partner of Brookings High School. Dedicated to science and exploration, 3M Brookings works to improve your everyday life and ensures you are never more than 10 feet away from 3M technology. Good luck, Bobcats. Spartans have the ball. Coach Uten in the backcourt. Double team. Passes over it in the right corner for Scharf, who lobs it in for Bowman. Right block. She dribbles in the lane. In traffic. Somehow got a lane to the basket. Step through move. Got her between 2 defenders, and she puts it up and in off the window. Bowman now with, I believe, her first bucket. Pass in the lane. Tipped away by Bowman. Burns can't come up with it. Scharf has it. She loses it. Bowman has it. Back to Scharf. Inside 2 to play. Left wing pass. Coach Uten. In the backcourt to Dana. Dana goes in the lane. Stolen away by Hamrick. Hamrick dribbles on the other end. Bounces it in the lane beautifully to Sheridan. And Sheridan's going to call for traveling. Just had the awkward timing on the bounce pass, and she just was between steps and takes an extra shuffle and gets called for traveling. Beautiful play by Hamrick.
It was. And again, that's just one of those instances. Brookings gets the steal, turnover, back down their way, another turnover. It's one of those things where that one's a little harder because you had the 2-on-1 fast break, like you said, just the awkward timing of the layup. But still, 13th turnover there for the Bobcats here in the first half.
7-point lead for Brookings. We've got just under a minute and a half to go here. 3-second call away from the ball against Maria Bowman. We'll say thanks to Century Business Products and Kyocera, your winning combination for the best copiers and printers in the area, and proud supporters of Brookings Bobcat Athletics. Go to CBP now and see how they are powering business technology. Hammer quickly into the lane, takes it up, gets it shot, blocked right back at her by Maria Bowman. And now Guthmiller has it for Spearfish. Coming up on a minute to play here. Left wing Dana dribbles top of the key, goes right baseline now, and that is for Reiners. Reiners dribbles underneath the basket, in trouble, goes left baseline for Bowman. Bowman dribbles into the block area, triple teamed, and gets bailed out with a foul. With the official call, there were several Bobcats in the area. It's going to go on Kimber Buys, her first. The 10th of the half, so double bonus. 2 free throws coming up for Maria Bowman. Second trip to the line. She hits the first one. She's now got 7 in the ball game. Cuts the lead to 6. With 58.2 to go, Bobcats have led by as many as 10. Second free throw is good for Bowman. 60% free throw shooter on the year, hits both of those. Again, she averages just over 4.5 on the year per game and has 8 already. Pass right wing for Sheridan. Sheridan dribbles to the right elbow, spins down the right side of the lane, and is going to be fouled by Sophie Guthmiller. It'll be the second on Guthmiller. Get some subs here. Devine will sit down. Amari Ward back in. Guthmiller sits down for the Spartans, and back in is Scharf. Kimber Buys to inbound. She goes right wing for Hammer. Hammer dribbles in, goes cross court to Buys on the left wing. Tom Nikita Ward. Right wing Sheridan. Sheridan holds, dribbles, step back 3. Already hit 1 and cannot make this one. Rebounded by Tess Burns. We're going to get a foul as she had the ball in her hand. Scharf picks up her first. The 5th of the half for Spearfish. 29 seconds to play.
Burns heard that whistle on the rebound and thought for a second she had that face of, you called this on me. This ball might come at your face.
She's been frustrated by calls all year. They get in the corner. Ward for 3. Airmailed, no good. Rebounded by Coach Eaton. Coach Eaton up the right side. Spartans can hold for 1 if they like. He's on the right wing, guarded by Hamrick. Dribbles baseline. Underneath the bucket. Had to save it in the left corner for Sharp. Sharp dribbles in. And we're going to get a timeout. Head coach Dakota Johnson didn't like the way that possession was going. And he got a chance to hold it for 1. She wants to make sure they get a good one off. 13.8 to play here in the first half. Timeout on the floor. We'll stay right here. Timeout's always brought to you by Brookings Engraving in downtown Brookings. Bobcats have had a good second quarter. They've allowed the Spearfish Spartans to kind of hang around and sort of gain their footing here toward the end of this first half.
They have, yeah, and I think some of that too is just like we said, the first quarter, just the turnovers. They've been able to cause lots of turnovers. Again, Spearfish with 12 turnovers themselves, so Brookings done a good job defensively, but then we've seen them turn it over themselves on the offensive end. But again, Spearfish too, 10 offensive rebounds here in the first half. Luckily for Brookings, they just haven't really been able to finish those second, third chance opportunities. They're 1 of 11 on threes. They're 5 of 22 from the field. So again, not really helping themselves when it comes to the shooting aspect of it, but still Brookings has to do a better job of securing those rebounds.
Out of the timeout. Spearfish pass in is tipped back out of bounds. It'll be inbounded in front of the Spearfish bench. To inbound it is Coach Uten. She gets it on the baseline for Bowman. Back to Coach Uten on the wing. She dribbles, step back 3 toward the corner and misses the 3. It goes over the backboard and out of bounds. Back over to the Bobcats. So Spearfish didn't opt to hold for 1. They wanted to get a good look right away out of the timeout. They got a good look, just couldn't get the shot to fall. Bobcats will have a chance to play for 1 here. They get Logan Smith back in. She's been on the bench a lot this first half with 2 fouls. So we'll have to make sure she stays in control on offense here. 5 on the clock. Smith dribbles to the right wing, gives it to Hammer. Hammer dribbles in the lane. Runner is blocked right before the buzzer by Maria Bowman, her second block of the game. And at halftime, it is going to be 19-14. The Bobcats with the 5-point lead. They've led by as many as 10. Spartans fought back to within 5 just before the break. We'll take a 4-minute break. We'll have some first half stats with Alec Johnson. When we come back, you're listening to Bobcats basketball presented by Cubby's Sports Bar and Grill on the Brookings Radio Sports Network.
gentlemen, please direct your attention to the east basket where in a moment, two Brookings high school students will each have 2 shots from half court to a $100 gift card. If they make well, not only do they receive a $100 gift card, but all BHS students in the student section receive a free 6-inch salad. Nate, are you ready? Give it a shot. One down, one to go. Oh. Nice shot, Nate. All right, Colby, you're up. You ready? Go for it. Come on, let's hear it. Let's give him some noise. Oh, close. Thank you, guys. Special thanks to Cubby Sports Bar and Grill and Subway in the Village Square Mall for sponsoring tonight's event. Nice work.
Maintenance-free living. You won't shovel snow or mow your lawn. We feature
That was
wonderful
early.
amenities.
We have a few SPSU basketball updates. Both the men and women are playing Coral Roberts. Currently at halftime, men trail 40-31, and the women lead 45-29.
Halftime, it is 19-14. The Bobcats lead over the Spearfish Spartans. I want to say thanks to Bose Construction, Anderson Insurance, Central Bank, Brookings Chiropractic, Stony Brook, Brookings Health System, Kubota, Dakota Bank, Siouxland Oral and Maxillofacial Surgery, and Avera. For first half stats, we hear from Alec Johnson.
Yeah, leading the way so far for the Bobcats. 6 total scores there in the first half. A lot of even scoring between them. Nobody really standing out as the total point getter, but again, leading the way for the Cats so far here in the first half. Tess Burns has 4, and Jane Devine has 4 as well, so they've got 4 apiece. Some other scorers for the Bobcats, Gracie Sheridan, Sophia Hamrick, Logan Smith, all have a 3-pointer. They have 3 apiece, and then Kimber Byes has a bucket as well for 2. So again, 6 different scorers here in the first half for the Bobcats. For Spearfish, they've got 3 scorers in the first half. Leading the way for them is Maria Bowman. She has 8 of the 14 points. Katie Scharf, has 5, and Briley Grubb has a point. So 3 total scores for the Spartans, 6 for the Bobcats. Spearfish not shooting as well as they would like there in the first half. 5 of 23 from the field, only 1 of 12 from beyond the arc. Brookings, on the other hand, they're 7 of 19 from the field, 3 of 8 from beyond the arc. Again, it was Gracie, Sophia, and Logan that all have a 3. 2 of 4 from the free throw line, and again, that was something they did such an excellent job of last night. They got to the free throw line 34 times. So again, only 4 in the first half. Look to see them maybe attack the basket a little more. Again, Tess Burns has been working extremely hard. Brookings has done a better job of not really forcing it to her on those entry passes, resulting in turnovers. Again, they have 13 turnovers here in the first half, so that's a number Coach McClagan's probably hoping to maybe cut in half here in the second half. I know he said it before the game too, they just had way too many turnovers last night. Not something they wanted to replicate here this afternoon. So hopefully you see him come out here in the second half, take care of the basketball a little better. Nonetheless, though, still up by 5, and with 8 offensive rebounds from Spearfish too, I think Brookings is pleased to not only have a lead, but that's something else they need to figure out here in the second half, is not giving up so many offensive rebounds. And like we've said, it's different when you're in that 2-3 zone that they like to play, but it's still something that they can do a better job of, is finding somebody to box out, go and get those rebounds. Again, we saw last night, Logan Smith had 11 defensive rebounds herself. Tess Burns had 9 rebounds. So they're capable of doing it now. They just actually have to do it to limit Spearfish off the offensive glass.
Absolutely, and I just have a feeling that 3-point shooting is going to have be a big factor in the outcome of this game. Like as you mentioned before we were on the air, I was watching warm-ups and I said, Brookings looks loose. They look like they're shooting well. I think they're going to want to look for their outside shots, and they shot pretty well from beyond the arc, 38% in that first half. That's not bad. If you can continue that in the second half, I think that's going to play a big factor.
Exactly, and Spearfish likes to shoot the 3 as well. They're 1 of 12, so don't expect them to just stop shooting. And when Brookings is in that zone, it's easy to get open looks. So again, continue to see Spearfish shoot the ball from 3, but like you said too, I think Brookings will continue to shoot it, and as long as they're shooting it like they did in the first half, they could come away here in the second half and end this homestand with a nice afternoon win.
Absolutely. Halftime, we're going to take another 2-minute break. 19-14, Bobcats lead. We'll be back with the second half. When we come back in 2 minutes, it will be Spearfish ball when we start the second half. Bobcats basketball presented by Cubby Sports Bar and Grill on the Brookings Radio Sports Network.
Hi, I'm Cam Jones, your Edward Jones Financial Advisor.
Starting the second half of the Spartans, number 1, Sophie Silver Butler, number 10, Joseph Dana, number 12, Tyler Grubb, number 30, Lola Butler, number 32, Maya Chu. The Bobcats number 4, Gracie Sheridan, number 12, Sophia Cameron, number 22, Logan Smith, number 24, Lucy Keegan, and number 44, Sophia Robertson.
Breaking there. Huddle. The Spearfish ball to get things started here. They'll be going left to right from our vantage point in the press box in the second half. Guthmiller on the left wing. Dribbles top of the key, now through the top of the lane to the right wing. Goes in the backcourt for Dana. Right wing pass. She'll go for Coach Hooten. Coach Hooten lobs it in for Bowman in traffic. Bowman comes up with it, kicks it in the left corner for Guthmiller. Guthmiller drives baseline. She's going to be fouled on the drive by Sophia Hamrick. That's just the first on Sophia Hamrick. Had it been on anybody else, it might have been trouble.
And Brookings coming out man-to-man this half, so you wonder, too, if the offensive rebounds was just a little too much. Switch something up here in the second half to see if it works.
Dana misses a 17-footer short. Hamrick with the rebound. Her pass is tipped. Logan Smith chases it down. Smith passes in the corner for Sheridan. She tries to go into DeVergston. It's tipped. It does make its way to DeVergston. She kicks it out top of the key. Logan Smith knocks down her second three of the ball game. 22-14. The Bobcats are happy to have her back in there.
Great pass from DeVergston, too, to kick that out.
She noticed, realized that the defense was collapsed. And Logan, with those 3 fouls, didn't play much in the first half, but she's got 6 points. Right baseline, Grubb gets the drive shut off, pass in the backcourt for Coach Uten. Coach Uten goes to right wing for Dana. Dana dribbles, goes back to Coach Uten in the backcourt. 10 on the shot clock. Coach Uten just going to hoist it. Didn't want to wait and knocks it down from 23 over Macy Even. Good bucket for Spearfish, 22-17. Hamrick in the backcourt for Smith. Smith, right wing, thought about the 3. Goes cross-court left side for Even. Back to Smith. She'll swing it right wing for DeVergston. DeVergston holds. And finally dribble. Passes left wing for Even. Even pump fakes, dribbles to the right elbow, and throws up a tough runner down the right side of the lane, no good. Rebound tipped and now grabbed near the elbow by Coach Uten. She's up on the left side, on the wing, crosses over to the corner. Pass in the backcourt, tipped right back at her by Even. Coach Uten now has it, goes to Bowman. Top of the key for Guthmiller, tried to lob it down low. Spearfish has made those ill-advised passes all game, just throwing it down low blindly. Stolen away by Hamrick. Hamrick dribbles, she loses it, and it's given right back to Coach Uten. The turnover woes continue for Brookings. Coach Uten fakes the pass, step through move, scoop shot no good, short, and it's tipped out into the near corner, grabbed by Guthmiller. She'll hoist a 3 and knock it down from the corner. And just like that, the Bobcats are only up by 2.
And again, turnovers. Brookings had the turnover. Before you know it, a turnover on that same possession. As frustrating as it is, it does a huge effect here, as we've seen Brookings do that multiple times here now this afternoon.
DeVergston pivoting above the left block. She's going to be fouled while she's doing so. Bowman picks up the foul. 5:36 to go in the third here. That's the first on Bowman, first of the half for Spearfish. Avera Medical provides state-of-the-art medical care through highly trained physicians, experienced professional staff, and access to the entire Avera system. Top of the key, Sheridan pump fakes, dribbles down the right side of the lane. Shot is blocked off the backboard by Bowman, her 3rd block of the game. Chased down in the backcourt. The ball is grabbed by Grubb. Dana brings it across. Pass right wing to Coach Uten. Coach Uten back to Dana. Bobcats switch back to that zone defense. Left wing pass now for Guthmiller. Guthmiller dribbles toward the corner. Picks it up, passes on the wing. Coach Uten going to hoist another deep 3. No good, short off the rim. And rebound chased down in the near corner. Saved in by Dana. Now tipped around. And it ends up in the hand of Coach Uten. And Coach Dakota Johnson not going to gamble anymore. Calls a quick timeout. 5:03 to go here in this third quarter. 60-second timeout. We'll take a look at timeouts brought to you by Brookings Engraving. Bobcats basketball on the Brookings Radio Sports Network.
Go to CBB now and see how powering business technology.
Three-pointer out of the timeout by Dana, no good. Offensive rebound by Grubb. She misses the point-blank shot. And on the second rebound, we're going to get a whistle. It's going to go against the Bobcats. We're going to stay with the Spartans. That'll be the second foul of the half on Brookings and the third on Amari Ward.
Defensive rebounds.
More of those. DeVergston and Ward sit down. Devine and Burns back in for Brookings. Rebounding underneath is going to be Coach Uten. She gets it in the corner to Grubb. Grubb dribbles, double team, pass is tipped. Coach Uten tips it, chases it down. And on the backcourt she goes for Dana. Dana dribbles, goes right wing for Guthmiller. Guthmiller bounces it into traffic. For some reason to Bowman. Bowman has it. She kicks it in the corner now for Guthmiller. Guthmiller goes cross-court left baseline for Coach Uten, who dribbles, knocks Devine to the floor, doesn't get the foul call, gets it out to Dana. Dana drives in hard, gets the offensive foul call as Jaden Devine stepped in and took the contact and went to the floor. Only the first time she's been on the floor this afternoon.
I know.
Shocking. She is all over the place. She's got floor dust on her jersey all the time. Sheridan sits down and Macy Even back in. Even, Smith, Devine, Burns, and Buys on the floor for the Bobcats. Buys left side in the backcourt, dribbles, passes now to Devine. Devine gets a pick from Tess Burns, dribbles top of the key, passes left wing now for Buys. Buys, dribbling, bounces it right elbow for Burns. It gets tipped away. Dana comes away with it after the tip by Grubb. Dana bounces it in the lane for Coach Uten, who takes it up, and Buys swipes it out of bounds. Could have given the Dikembe Mutombo finger after that. That was impressive.
I think she knows who Mutombo is.
Probably not. But she knows about the finger.
Exactly.
Right? The way, like, no. Logan Smith sits down as Coach McClagan trying to keep her off the floor for as many defensive possessions as possible with those 3 fouls. And back in is Hammer. Spartans get it in the corner, a 3 for Coach Uten, no good. Rebound tap, chased down on the near baseline, and it's going to be tipped off of Even. Out of bounds as Maria Bowman got her hand on it and it went off the shoulder of Even out of bounds. Defensive rebounding is what Coach McClagan was talking about last night in the postgame and today in the pregame, and you've mentioned it a couple times today already, Alec, as well. Right wing, Coach Uten dribbles into the backcourt now. And dribble to the right wing. Pass in the backcourt for Bowman. Left wing, Guthmiller lobs it down, cross court. It must be a set play. It doesn't really seem to work very often.
They throw it a lot.
Yeah. Tried that cross-court pass from the left wing down to the right block area. Just don't have much length to be able to pull that off. It's effective. I know that Dakota Johnson comes from that Sioux Falls tree of coaching, and they do that a lot there. So I must have brought it with her. Why not have the right personnel here? Need somebody who's about 6'5" to catch those passes. Devine in the backcourt. Passes left side for Hamrick. Hamrick goes cross-court right wing. Devine, who pump fakes. Dribbles to the baseline, pulls up from 10, gets the shot blocked by Grubb. And now the rebound is tapped and grabbed by Reiners, but she's going to step on the end line. And it'll stay with the Bobcats. It's been stuck on 22-20 for a while now. We're going to need a whistle before the inbound pass. They just lost it. Hamrick just kicked the ball away to the bleachers, and everybody's kind of shrugs like, what is that all about? Burns dribbles baseline, and she's going to push off and get the offensive foul call. As going to the floor was Dana. Tess accepted that call right away as well. I want to say thanks to Avera Orthopedics. Step up your game with Avera Orthopedics, the official sports medicine provider for Brookings High School athletics. Experts support your every move with technology, orthopedic care, and sports medicine. Make your move to Avera Orthopedics. Visit avera.org/orthopedics to learn more. Left wing, Dana. Dribbles, goes right wing now for Sharf. Sharf dribbles. Leaves on the wing for Coach Uten. Coach Uten lost the ball, now goes to Reiners. Now get in the lane for Grubb, who loses it. Reiners comes up with it, gets it to Coach Uten. He pulls up from 14 feet on the left side of the lane and knocks down the jumper and out it up at 22s. Inside 3 to play. Sheridan has a wide open lane to the hoop. Got the ball on the right wing. Nobody was in front of her. Takes it in and lays it in easily. Bobcats back up by 2. All the way in the right corner. And it's a drive on the baseline by Sharp. She got by Burns. She puts it up and in. So he went on a big drought, and now he's got a couple buckets in a row. 3 in a row. And we're going to get a timeout by head coach Mitch McClagan. A full timeout on the floor. We will take it away from Bobcats ball when we come back. We're knotted up at 24 apiece with 2:23 to go in the third quarter. Timeout's always brought to you by Brookings Engraving. Bobcats basketball on the Brookings Radio Sports Network.
Brookings High School athletics. Expert support you every week with technology, orthopedic care, and sports medicine. Make your move to your orthopedics. First Bank and Trust is now sponsor of Bobcat Arts and Athletic Programs because we believe everyone should play hard and think easy. Visit any of our 4 Brookings locations.
Out of the timeout, Brookings basketball. Sophia Hamrick set to inbound on the far sideline. She gets it into Logan Smith. Zone defense extended into the backcourt, kind of a 1-3-1 look. Down in the corner, they get it to Sheridan. Sheridan goes cross-court, left wing for Buys. In the backcourt for Smith. Smith dribbles, goes right wing. Sheridan, we're going to hoist. Wide open three, no good. The rebound comes back to the far sideline and goes out of bounds back over to Spearfish. First Bank and Trust, proud sponsor of Bobcat Arts and Athletic Programs because they believe everyone should play hard and bank easy. Visit any of their 4 Brookings locations. 2 minutes to play in the third. Right elbow pass for Reiners. He passes out top of the key for Kochutin. Kochutin dribbles, goes on the left baseline for Grubb. It's saved into the backcourt for Guthmiller. Guthmiller drives, throws up an awkward shot. No good, and on the weak side rebound, we're going to get a whistle. It's going to go against Brookings. I think that's going to be on... Well, no, okay, luckily it was not on
Logan, yeah, I know.
Smith.
She looked too late.
She thought it was going to be one on Buys, I believe, instead. That's her second. So, and Coach McClay quickly gets Logan Smith out of there saying, all right, it wasn't on you, but we could. That next one could be. So we've got 1:45 to go here. Grubb has lost the face shield. Got tired of it. What if it got steamed up? She's looking worked up, and her face is red, so she might have had some fog going on there. Left wing, Guthmiller. Goes top of the key for Kochutin. Kochutin swings it right wing for Dana. We're going to get a whistle away from the ball, and it's going to go against Briley Grubb. Excuse me. So she takes off the face mask and gets more physical. Is that the way it's supposed to work?
I guess.
That's the second on Grubb. Goes back over to the Bobcats. 90 seconds to go in the third quarter. Hy-Vee Food Store. Proud to be a friend of Brookings High School and to support Bobcat athletic teams, fine arts programs, and student organizations. Hamrick right wing. Dribbles. Goes on the pick and roll. Intended for DeVergston off her hand. Dana comes away with the steal. Dana on the other end now. Top of the key. Dribbles to the elbow. Pass right wing now for Reiners. Reiners dribbles to the corner. Back out on the wing. Dana going to let one fly from 3. Yes! Spartans are up. 27-24, first lead of the game for Spearfish. Left wing Gracie, Sheridan. Passes right side for Smith. Smith gonna hoist a deep 3, left it short. Long rebound chased down and saved in by Sheridan, but she stepped on the end line, or the ball hit the sideline rather. One of the two, so go back over to Spearfish. Devine and Logan Smith sitting down, back in Buys and even. Right wing, it is Guthmiller. She goes back on the right wing for Kochutin. Kochutin down in the corner for Dana. Dana dribbles, looks inside, nothing there. Top of the key pass for Kochutin. She'll swing it left wing for Reiners. Reiners back top of the key for Dana. Dana, pass right wing for Kochutin. Kochutin dribbles, crosses over, and goes left wing for Dana. Dana dribbles, leaves in the backcourt for Kochutin. She's going to dribble left wing, lets one fly, no good on the 3. Almost got her own rebound, tipped out of bounds, last touch by Buys. There was just a couple seconds left on the shot clock. Letting that one fly was Kochutin. But they get a fresh set after the rebound. Actually, there's no shot clock because there's only 18 seconds left in the quarter. Right corner, Dana backs off now. Leaves in the corner for Kochutin. Kochutin dribbles into the lane. A runner is going to be in and out and back in. 5-point lead for Spearfish. Pass inbounds for Hamrick is over Sheridan, chased down by Guthmiller. Right wing, Kochutin for 3 just before the buzzer. And the Bobcats dodge a bullet. She had a good look, couldn't get the 3 to fall though. But the Spearfish Spartans took their first lead moments ago and they lead by 5, 29-24 That's where we'll start things off. When we start the fourth quarter coming up next, it will be Brookings ball to start the fourth quarter when we come back. Looks like Bobcats start trailing by 5 in the fourth quarter. We'll be back with the fourth quarter coming up next. Bobcats basketball presented by Covey Sports Bar and Grill on the Brookings Radio Sports Network. Sports Bar and Grill, starting the fourth quarter of the first one of 2 today. As the boys will play Spearfish after this one. Bobcats ball to start the fourth quarter, trailing by 5. Logan Smith passes right wing for Sheridan. Sheridan dribbles top of the key, back to Smith in the corner. She'll hoist a 3. No good. Weak side board grabbed by Even. Macy dribbles. Turnaround jumper, in and out, no good. Rebounded by DeVergst, and she loses the ball. And she's going to be fouled before she can get it out on the wing. A couple offensive boards by the Bobcats. Couldn't get a bucket, but they do get the foul. It's going to go, that was a weird, I think he gave 3. It looked like it was 4. And he did the pinky, middle finger, index finger 3. That was weird. Left wing, Sheridan going to let one fly from 3. Banked it in high off the board. Somehow got it to go. Big bucket for the Bobcats. 29-27, they trail by 2. Second 3 of the game for Gracie Sheridan. Wow.
Banks open.
Left wing, Grubb. Grubb gets it tipped away, double teamed, in trouble, goes in the corner now to Guthmiller. Guthmiller goes cross court, gets it to Dana in the lane, and she'll be fouled as she went up. And trying to recover was Macy Even. Tried to block the shot, but she picks up a foul. It's the 3rd on Macy Even, so 3 on Ward, 3 on Smith, 3 on Even. First free throw is good for Dana. She's a 72% free throw shooter. Averages just under 8 points per game on the year. Flights Electric, they believe educational activities are an investment in our youth and are pleased to be a community partner of Brookings. Missed that free throw. Offensive board though, and Dana has it out on the wing now. It's tipped away, and Gracie Sheridan fighting for it with Coach Hooten. We'll go to the arrow, possession arrow in favor of Spearfish.
18th offensive rebound for Spearfish. That is
no good. Especially
one
when it was an area of focus coming into the game.
Exactly, and then even on that, free throw. It's one thing to get them when you're in the zone. We've talked about that, but free throws should never happen. But
Coach Hooten hoists the 3, comes up short. Rebound is tipped out of bounds. Karams off of Maria Bowman and goes back over to Brookings. 7 minutes to play here. Bobcats trail by 3. Even. Dribbles, gets a pick, lobbed it in the lane for Burns. Burns turned into the defense, gets it stripped away by Dana and out of bounds. It stays with Brookings underneath. Dangerous pass by Even, found its mark, but then Tess couldn't do anything with it because she had too many defenders around her. Ward underneath on the right side, and inbounds, goes in the backcourt for Logan Smith. Smith dribbles to the wing, spins, pump fakes, kicks it in the corner for Amari Ward. A 3 is up, and no good. Rebound is tapped and now grabbed by Grubb. He's a hard time recognizing her now without the face mask. The right wing on the other end, it is Coach Hooten. She goes to Dana left side. Dana back to Coach Hooten. Coach Hooten back to Dana. She'll dribble top of the key to try to improve the spacing. Bounces it above the right block to a double team to Grubb. She gets it in the corner to Coach Hooten. 3. No good. Off the front of the rim, rebounded in the lane by Even. She'll push it up left side, and it's stolen right back by Dana. And it happens again to the Bobcats. Dana double teamed in the backcourt. They wanted a foul earlier than that. They finally do get the whistle now. And it's going to go against Sheridan. That'll be her 2nd. 6th of the half for the Bobcats, so they'll be in the bonus from here on out. Even will sit down. Hamrick back in. 30-27. Spearfish with the lead and the ball. Left wing, Guthmiller, guarded by Sheridan, goes to the elbow for Bowman. Bowman dribbles now, kicks it in the corner. Guthmiller pump fakes, dribbles baseline, And good defense by Tess Burns, recovered or helping out, and made the shot awkward for Guthmiller. She puts it off the bottom of the backboard. The rebound tipped out of bounds by Spearfish. Nice job by Tess stepping up but not creating the foul situation, keeping her momentum, keeping her balance. Smith left wing pass for a Hamlet. Hamlet goes down to Smith in the corner. She's going to hoist the three. No good. Rebound is grabbed by Kochuten. She's up the right side. Into the front court, into the lane. Euro step runner is going to be no good. Rebound is fought for, and who's going to win that one? Tess Burns. Out to Logan Smith. Spearfish crowd didn't like that. Tess grabbed the ball hard, and Smith going to travel in the lane on the other end. It'll go back over to Spearfish. I didn't think it was a foul. She just was legitimate wrestling the ball. Both players had a hand on it. Tess got two. You're not going to win that.
You're not going to win it, and if you try and hold on to it, you just kind of get thrown out. I mean, that's just,
incidental when you're both grabbing the ball and your hips touch. Right wing, Guthmiller goes to Reiners, back out to Guthmiller in the wing, top of the key, Kochuten. Left wing, Dana going to hoist a three, no good. Rebound tapped in the lane, grabbed by Kochuten. She loses it off her shin though, out of bounds, back over to Brookings. Remains 30-27. I want to say thanks to Century 21 Krogman and Company. They back all Bobcat athletics and activities. Let their agents be the home team advantage for all your real estate needs. Find them at century21brookings.com and go Bobcats. Ward in the backcourt. Dribbling down the left side of the lane. She's going to be fouled. There's reaching in from the backside was Guthmiller. She didn't like the call. Looked like the right call. That's going to be her third. Even if technically you're not getting contact, it just looks like a foul, and referees call that a lot. 5:01 to go. Bobcats trail by 3. Ball underneath. Smith gets it into Hamrick. She takes it up and got the shot bothered off the backboard. Comes down to Guthmiller. She's up on the other end. Into the lane. Loses the ball as she tried to step through. She's going to be fouled. I think that's going to go on Smith. No, it's going to go on Sheridan. It'll be, is that 4 on Gracie? 3 on Gracie? We've got 4 players with 3 now. Sheridan, Ward, Smith, and I forget who the other one is off. Even also has it. Free throw is no good. And the front end is missed and knocked out of bounds by Spearfish. Back over to Brookings.
4 of 11 from the free throw line, so that's also been in favor of the Bobcats. And like you had just said, they're going to be in the bonus the rest of the game. There's still plenty of time left. So Brookings, not only do they have a lot of people in foul trouble, Sheridan with 3, Smith with 3, Ward with 3, even with 3, but also free throws the rest of the game for Spearfish.
They get it into Burns. Her shot is no good inside the right block. Air nailed it on the rebound. We're going to get a foul. As going to the floor was Kochuten, and Tess Burns picks up her third. Bobcats with 5 players with 3 fouls now. And again, that's the 8th, so 1-1 coming up. On the other end for Kochuten. 71% free throw shooter on the year, averages just under 12.5 points per game does Maya Kochuten. Trying to extend a 3-point lead. Free throw, no good. Offensive board, though, by Reiners. Out on the lane, Kochuten left lane 3. No good. Another offensive board, almost. It was tipped away, though, by Ward. And then Smith comes up with it. Reiners fouls her. That was a big, got a finger on it, did Amari Ward, rather. But that was enough to keep it away from the Spartans. Otherwise, it would have been another offensive board. Smith will bring it up. 4.5 to play. Bobcats trail by 3. It's been stuck on 30-27 for a while. Smith down the right side of the lane, tried to scoop it up, and will be fouled. And they have 2 free throws coming up. Aggressive take pays off for Logan Smith. This could be the second on Dana. Josie Dana picks up her second. She's the 7th of the half, but 2 free throws coming up for Smith. First one, no good for Logan. She's got 6 points, 2 3-pointers in the game. 3M Brookings, pleased to be a community partner of Brookings High School, dedicated to science and exploration. 3M Brookings works to improve your everyday life and ensures you're never more than 10 feet away from 3M technology. Good luck, Bobcats. Second free throw is good for Logan Smith. She's got 7, and she cuts the lead to 2. Gracie Sheridan, the leading scorer for the Bobcats. She's got 8. Right wing pass for Guthmiller. She's going to be double teamed, and head coach Dakota Johnson has been quick on those bench timeouts today, realizing when they're in trouble out there. So a full timeout on the floor. We'll take it with them. Timeouts are always brought to you by Brookings Engraving, Bobcats basketball on the Brookings Radio Sports Network. Spartans ball out of the timeout. They've got 26 on the shot clock. 4:16 to play here. Pass from the backcourt, almost stolen away by Even, but chased down by Dana. Nice defense by Macy Even. Dana dribbles to the left wing, picks it up, goes in the backcourt now for Guthmiller. Guthmiller barking out orders, dribbles top of the key, picks it up, goes right side for Dana, almost again, and tip away by Even. Dana dribbles to the right elbow, kicks it out in the wing, 3 up, and no good for Reiners. Weak side board is knocked out of bounds. Last touch by Spearfish. Head coach Dakota Johnson wanted to foul on that 3, as going to the floor after shooting it was Reiners. I didn't see if there was any contact.
It was, again, towards the end, I think Burns contested just fine, gave her room to land as well. It was one of those things where, as a shooter, I think instinct is just to fall over and hopes you get the call, but by no means did Burns hit her on the shot or, again, let her land and all that. I think it was just saw a girl on the ground and foul call.
Yeah, I just think that's the way it goes sometimes. Your player falls and you just want the call.
Yep.
Amari Ward drives in the lane on the other end and gets the foul call. Bobcats being aggressive here in the fourth quarter. Coming up for Amari Ward. Foul one on Sophie Guthmiller. That's her 4th. The 8th of the half for Spearfish. First free throw for Amari Ward is good. She cuts it to 1. She can tie it up with the second free throw. She's a 55% free throw shooter on the year and averages 3.5 points. Century Business Products in Kyocera, your winning combination for the best copiers and printers in the area, and proud supporters of Brookings Bobcat Athletics. Go to CBP now and see how they are powering business technology. Amari Ward hits both free throws. We're knotted up at 30 again, coming up on 3.5 to play in the fourth quarter. Coach Hooten in the backcourt against Sheridan. Man-to-man defense for the Bobcats. Coach Hooten passes left wing for Scharf. Scharf in the backcourt for Dana. Left wing back to Scharf. Scharf dribbles, goes out to Dana in the backcourt. She'll dribble to the left wing, crosses over to the free throw line, scoops it in the backcourt for Grubb. Grubb dribbles to the left block area, picks it up, goes in the backcourt, left wing. Coach Hooten for 3, off the back of the rim, high into the air, and rebounded by Logan Smith on the near baseline. She gets it out to Ward. Ward, baseball pass up ahead to Sheridan. Sheridan on the wing, goes cross court, dangerous pass, tipped away by Dana. Stays with Brookings, but almost stolen. The turnovers is a point of emphasis for the Bobcats today. And we've got an inbound pass tip away as Dana knocks it right back out of bounds. Stays with the Bobcats. 2:59 to go. Tied at 30 here in the fourth quarter. Smith will start the offense for the Bobcats. Trying to direct some traffic here, get the spacing right. Pass right wing for Sheridan. Top of the key pass for Hamrick as they weave. Hamrick dribbles to the elbow. Pass on the wing for Smith. Smith dribbles to the right elbow. Pump fake. Step through move from 10 feet. Too strong off the board. Burns with the offensive rebound. Out to Sheridan on the wing. She dribbles in the lane. Her shot is no good. Burns with another rebound, and the putback goes, and she's fouled. And the crowd appreciates it. Tess Burns with the hustle play. Offensive board and the putback, and she's hammered.
Huge rebound.
Absolutely. Second foul for Reiners. 6 points in the game for Burns. 5 rebounds as well. She had a near double-double last night. just a rebound away. Free throw for Tess is good. It's a 3-point game. Bobcats back on top. Thanks to hustle. Coach Eaton crosses the timeline against Sheridan. Passes left elbow area for Bowman. Bowman dribbles down the right side of the lane. And a fall-away runner caught the bottom of the backboard, the little rubber piece at the bottom of the backboard. Otherwise, it would have been an easy rebound for Burns. And the Spartans come up with it, and there's a foul. It's going to go against Tess Burns. That is just an unfortunate bounce. I thought it was going to come straight down. It just caught that little rubber piece on the bottom of the backboard. Free throw in and out, no good for Grubb. He's a 48% free throw shooter on the year and averages just over 6.5 points per game. Remains a 3-point game here. And she hits the second one. Now down to a 2-point game. 2:20 to go. Full court pressure. They get it into Smith. Smith has a lane up the right side. She'll bring it across against Dana. Crosses over, almost loses it, picks it up now. Goes cross court, left wing for Hamrick. Hamrick bounces it, free throw line for Burns. Back out in the lane. Sheridan for 3. Airmails it. On the rebound, it is grabbed as Logan Smith backed off wisely. Sharp goes up ahead all the way to Grubb. Grubb pump fakes, gets Sheridan to fly by, and then puts it up and in off the board. Heads up play by Grubb. She ties it up at 33s. Inside 2 to play. Tight one here inside Bob Jostad Gym. Logan Smith falls to the floor. He throws it right wing from Hamrick, and now we're going to get a whistle as head coach McLagan calling a timeout from the bench, as Dakota Johnson has done so many times this game. It's a 30-second timeout. We'll keep it right here. Timeouts are always brought to you by Brookings Engraving in downtown Brookings. Coach McLagan just didn't like the way that one looked.
Getting a little sloppy.
Yeah, Logan Smith took a little contact in the back, kind of lost her footing, just sort of had to save it. Not from going out of bounds, but just from traveling in the backcourt. Just threw it to Hamrick, and then Hamrick almost lost it. And Hamrick almost lost it, so McLagan said, let's talk some things over here. Settle down. 1:42 to go. 23 on the shot clock for the Bobcats when they come out of the timeout. We're all knotted up at 33 apiece. It's been tight the whole way. For the most part, the Bobcats did have a 10-point lead for a short time in the first half. Spartans stormed back in the second half and took a 5-point lead. Now we're back to tied. Inbounding on the right baseline is going to be Macy Even, Ward, Hamrick, Smith, and Burns on the floor for the Bobcats. Even looking to inbound. Lobs it in. Just had to get rid of it because he was going to get a 5-second call, but made a bad pass. Coach Eaton up on the other end. Leaves it off for Guttmiller, who scoops it up and in, and it goes. It's going to be 5 on Tess Burns. The shot's going to count. So Tess Burns is going to have to sit down. 7 points and 5 rebounds on the afternoon. It's just a big turnover. Yeah, big turnover, and then Guttmiller down the other end, got the shot going out by Burns. So Sophia DeVergston back in. Just like that, the Spartans can make it 3, and they do as the free throw rolls in for Guttmiller. Full court pressure, they get it into Smith. Smith will bring it up against Dana. Minute and a half to play here. 3-point game. Even, right wing, picks it up, goes left side for Hamrick. Hamrick goes in the lane for Even on the left block area. She dribbles, spin move, scoop shot off the board, no good for Macy Even, and a rebound for Grubb. Spartans have it back with a 3-point lead. Left wing pass, Dana left open, pump faked, and thought about the 3. Nice recovery by Smith to not give up an easy jumper. Top of the key, Coach Eaton, right wing now, Guttmiller, hounded by Even. Guttmiller dribbles, goes into the lane, and it's off the face of Maria Bowman. They get bailed out and called a foul on Macy Even. I don't think that had anything to do with the defensive Even. It just went off Bowman's face between her hands. That's going to be 4 on Macy Even as well. We've got a minute to go here. It's a 1-possession game right now, but Bowman trying to change that at the line. She misses that free throw. Bowman just a 60% free throw shooter. She has missed several tonight. The Spartans have not shot well from the line in this game. And the second one is a big one, makes it a 2-possession game with a minute to go. 37-33, Spearfish with the lead, Bobcats with the ball. Smith dribbles, goes right wing for Sheridan. Sheridan dribbles into the lane, drops it in for DeVergston, who's going to be fouled on the entry pass. And that's going to go on Bowman. That'll be your 3rd. It's the 10th foul So that's big. So that sends DeVergston to the stripe for 2 instead of the front end of the 1-and-1. DeVergston not the best free throw shooter on the season either, 46%, and averaging just over 4 points per game. He has none so far on the night. Misses the first free throw. That's a big miss. He's going to make this one to bring it back to a one-possession ball game with 51.1 seconds to go here. DeVergston's second free throw is no good. Rebounded by Grubb. So the Bobcats want to lay back here. There we go. Sheridan streaks up and fouls Coach Eaton. Coach Eaton steps to the line, 71% free throw shooter. Second best on the team behind Josie Dana, who's a 72% free throw shooter. She hits the first one though, makes it a 5-point game with 45 seconds to go here. 8 points on the afternoon for Coach Eaton. Make it, 8. Oh. Gracie Sheridan fell down, not sure what happened. Looks like she's wincing a little bit. Couldn't come up with the rebound, and the Spartans get another offensive board. Left wing Coach Eaton. Sheridan streaks up, can't foul her. Top of the key to get it to Bowman finally. Logan Smith picks up the foul. She gets her 4th. She had 3 in the first quarter. She's done a good job not picking up any in the second half until just then. But that's her 4th. She sends Bowman to the line, who has struggled on the afternoon from there. And she misses that one. That's who they want at the line. And now they've got to make their shots or make their free throws. Second free throw is no good, and a tie-up. Again, the Bobcats having a hard time getting their rebound, even on the free throws. Luckily, the arrow in favor of Brookings. 5-point ball game, 38-33. Logan Smith brings it up. Gets it in, got the right block, turnaround jumper from 10, no good. Rebound grabbed by Dana. And the Bobcats going to foul, or they're going to let the town run out here. Get it up ahead to Guthmiller. Guthmiller is got this foul. Logan Smith just pushed her in the back. They didn't get the call, and she missed the layup. On the other end, it is Hamrick who takes it in, blocked by Bowman. Now taken by Guthmiller. She's going to be fouled. And is that going to be the 5th on Logan? It is. Logan Smith picks up the 5th. She had 7 points, 5 rebounds in the game. Looks like the Bobcats are going to come up short. Some spurts in the second quarter. They played really well. Allowed the Spartans to kind of hang around when the Spartans took the lead in the second half, and they played well throughout most of the second half. The Bobcats just going to come up a little short. 4.6 to play, 38-33. First free throw for Guthmiller was no good. Second one is good. Sheridan gets it into Ward. Ward dribbles it up. Hoist it from 30 feet. No good. 39-33. Going to be the final in this one. The Bobcats come up just a little short. 39-33 score. Wait to see what happens with the seeding here. The Bobcats are likely going to be in the South Dakota 16, almost certainly. So we'll have that game for you next Friday. We just have to decide, or have to have it decided, where that game will be and who it'll be against. So we'll take a 4-minute break. We'll have post-game stats here with Alec Johnson when we come back, and I believe we're going to have head coach of the Bobcats, Mitch McClagan, join us between games here, as long as he can get up here in time. Otherwise, we'll do it at halftime of the boys' game. I want to say thanks to Bose Construction, Anderson Insurance, Central Bank, Brookings Chiropractic, Stony Brook, Brookings Health System, Kubota, Dakota Bank, Siouxland Oral and Maxillofacial Surgery, and Avera. We'll take a 4-minute break and we'll have stats when we come back. You're listening to Bobcats Basketball presented by Cubby's Sports Bar and Grill on the Brookings Radio Sports Network.